Hello and welcome to The Hero Spouse. I'm Kenda Ruth, here to answer one of your questions about marriage and midlife crisis. Today we have an anonymous female left behind spouse. Her bomb drop was May of 2011, and they were together for 10 years before that. They were not married. So she says, yes, it's been 11 years. We were never married, but together for 10 years. He could be a clinging boomerang, but he's definitely a boomerang. He emails, which is his form of communication, 2 or 3 times a month, and sometimes he stops by. I don't email him first. He sometimes makes a comment that I never email him first. Should I? He's still with the alienator. He says he's not happy with her, and he wants her out. She can't work and has applied for disability, but was denied. He feels obligated to take care of her. He really got himself a winner. I know he cares about me, but how long do I keep standing? I'm living my life, doing things with friends and family, but I miss him. Is it possible that he's not out of his crisis and that's why he's still with her? It's possible. I think he's stuck, though. I really do. Now, he could be stuck at the end of a crisis, waiting, and I mean standing in the inside of the tunnel, waiting. But I think he's stuck. I think that there's emotional blackmail, and she has now been denied disability but can't work. So what's going on with that? But he is feeling an obligation. Why does he feel an obligation? Probably 2 reasons. She's telling him he's obligated, and he himself feels that anyway. So you're dealing with his own feelings of duty. Should you keep standing? I think you need to put him in another fish in the sea route. That means that I'm going to move on with my life. And if he comes back, and there's several guys out there I could be interested in, yeah, maybe he'll be one of them. Okay? That means the door is closed on the idea of standing, but if/when he is ready, it's not locked, basically. And I'm not sure if this is the right thing to do or not. Don't answer his emails. Tell him not to email you anymore. But I want you to start this out as a conversation that has reassurance, especially if he stops by. But don't wait for him to stop by. You can do it by an email if that's the only way. You start out with a reassurance. I regret that all of these things happened. I wish that we were still together and that you had never left. And then you have a comma but this is not appropriate. This can't go on. And you are holding me hostage, or I'm being held hostage. Let's not use him, because he might not be trying to do that. Maybe he sees you as an ex-girlfriend who is now a friend and isn't in the idea of that she's standing and wanting me back. I don't know. But I'm being held hostage with this continuing communication with you and your toxic relationship. Yeah, I want you to leave her too. I miss you. I wish we could be together, but you're toxic. You're not ready for any relationship. And I need to cut you out of it, because it's not healthy for me. If you'd like to get yourself healthy, get yourself out away from her, you can let me know when you do that. So you're setting this boundary that is basically a no contact boundary. You don't need to say no contact. You're setting the no contact boundary, and it is an exit clause, no contact. You tell him he's allowed to contact you when. It's always open, if that's tomorrow. But the thing is, he's done this before, in the sense that he told you, I think it was October, that she was getting ready to leave, and because she was coming into some money. And so you were excited that she would be leaving. He's still with the same alienator after 10 and 11 years, right? So I think that he is not able to cut the ties with her, even if he wants her gone. He's feeling duty-bound. He's feeling obligated. He's feeling like it's just easier to not rock the boat. And so he is going to get rid of you are going to get rid of his security blanket. You're going to say, well, you know what? I get it that you don't want her in your life anymore. But you know what? I can't have you in my life anymore. This holding on to me as a security blanket, it's keeping him holding on to her. Okay? So you just say, absolutely not. When you're ready, you can email me, you can stop by, but she has to not be promised to be gone from your life, to be out. She has to be out. Call me after it's been a few weeks or a few months that she's been out and you've maintained a no contact with her. Go ahead. If you'd like to, contact me. But I don't want to hear from you. I don't want to hear email from you. All of those. And yes, I'm going to miss you. I'm going to miss it, but it's keeping me stuck. You are not healthy for me right now. And I wish you were. And if you get to a point where you think you would be a wonderful addition to my life, let me know. Because I'd love to hear from you then. This is going to be hard. I never know if this is the right advice or not. But I think this has been going on long enough. He's stuck in this enough. He has to be cut off to allow himself to figure out his own life. Because otherwise, he's just using you as a crutch. Okay. I hope this helps, and I will see everybody in the next question.